Shocking details now emerging in the gruesome murder of the anti-hijab activist Harsha in Karnataka's Shivamogga area. The state police has now made 2 more arrests in this murder case that has taken now the number of accused men up to 8 in total. These are some of the images of the accused men on your screen. But what is alarming is most of these men are hardened criminals and with multiple serious cases like, for example, attempt to murder pending against them already. The prime accused on your screen, Kashif, has 5 criminal cases lodged against him in the Dodapet police station, including attempt to murder. Another accused, Asif, has 9 criminal cases against him. Another man, Rehan, already has a criminal case against him before they were taken into arrest for this crime. India Today has now exclusively accessed Karnataka Home Minister's scathing letter to top cops seeking an inquiry into why these men were not kept under surveillance already. The Home Minister suspects carelessness on the police part toward these accused in the last 5 years. In the letter, the Home Minister has now sought details of cops who worked at this Dodapet police station in Shivamogga in the past 5 years. Let's go across quickly to on the ground. Our reporters are constantly tracking the latest on that. Nabila Jamal and Nolan Pinto. Nabila, now this has taken, of course, a more bizarre turn that if there were men already with criminal records, why were they not on surveillance either? Perhaps this crime could have been avoided in the first place.
Well, undoubtedly, these are rowdy sheeters, and that was established by the police itself while he gave out a press conference a little earlier yesterday. And that really shows that there has been some lapses in terms of tracking down these troublesome elements and bringing them to book, because had they been arrested earlier on, then we would have seen this situation averted. But nonetheless, the murder of Harsha has really pushed Shivamogga to the edge. In fact, there were a lot of reports that have come in fact, sources telling us also that the police department have time and again alerted that a situation like this could occur, especially right after the murder on Sunday. On Monday, we hear that the police department has conveyed a message to several BJP leaders, including Ishwarappa, whose house I'm at right now. Ishwarappa, right inside the house, he refuses to speak to the media. Of course, we're waiting for him to address all this commotion. But nonetheless, we believe that the police has informed several BJP leaders about this commotion that could take place, but none of them really acted on it in time. It was known very well a riot-like situation would unfold. They would, and in fact, what we saw was really horrific. Mobs there vandalizing property, literally burning down several parts of Shivamogga, several Muslim neighborhoods targeted, and we saw a counter reaction as well. This could have been avoided had the police probably acted in time. But I'd like to remind our viewers also here that Harsha also, the boy who was murdered, unfortunately, had 3 cases against him, 2 for rioting and 1 for hurting religious sentiments between the years of 2016 to 2020. So we're looking at inaction against those boys who have murdered Harsha, and no action that was taken at that point when Harsha was booked in these cases as well.
All right, Nabila is standing right outside Minister Ishwarappa's residence, and Ishwarappa is watching this telecast right now. Nabila is outside your house. Come take questions and answer and clarify about what is the situation there on the ground. Nolan Pinto also joins me for the latest on that. So Nolan, how is the government now pursuing it? Till now, very balanced statements that there is no hijab connect and we will see nobody will be allowed to take law into their own hands. Peace needs to prevail. But now a letter has been shot off to the cops. Why were these men already with charges not under surveillance?
Well, Pooja, in fact, the government has put in place a large number of security measures in this city after what really transpired and happened day before yesterday. You had incidents of stone pelting, you had vehicles being burnt over here. As of now, yesterday in the evening, the superintendent of police in Shivamogga addressed the media. He said that 6 of them, 4 yesterday and 2 day before yesterday, have been arrested. 12 of them are being questioned, and now we're getting information that 2 more have been picked up. We're waiting for an official reaction from the Shivamogga SP, so that would bring the numbers to 8 of them being arrested. But what they are doing is basically this. They're trying to understand what was the motive behind this particular attack, this gruesome attack. When we asked the SP last evening as to the motive, he said that we are looking into various angles. It can be your hijab, it can be personal enmity, it could be anything, business rivalry. They're looking into various angles to come and figure out what exactly is the motive. for them to actually kill this young Bajrang Dal youth leader.
Yes.
In fact, I'm actually standing just about 150 meters from his home. Senior leaders keep coming over here to meet his family members. His mother was not feeling quite well in the morning, and quite natural. She has not been eating well after what really happened to her son. But this is how the police are actually looking into this particular, investigating this particular case.
And politics also ensuing on this. Thank you so much, Nabila Jamal and Nolan Pinto. They will be tracking constantly all the updates coming in from Karnataka. Thank you for now. But Karnataka police, just to give you a background, has already arrested 6 people in connection with the murder of Bajrang Dal worker Harsha in Shivamogga. But now BJP Member of Parliament Tejashwi Surya has blamed growing Islamic fundamentalism for this murder. The Congress party, meanwhile, continues to target Karnataka Minister Ishwarappa. Here's more of how the political showdown has erupted over this killing.
The hunt is on for Harsha's killers. The police have already arrested suspects for the murder of the 28-year-old Bajrang Dal worker. Many are in detention for questioning in connection with the stabbing that took place on Sunday night.
All 6 have been arrested. Of these 6 persons, 4 were directly involved in the assault and 2 have been involved in conspiracy and support for the murder.
The police are yet to zero in on a motive, while right-wing outfits claim the killing was linked to anti-hijab protests. The police say they do not have any evidence to support the claim. Harsha's family is in shock. They are demanding justice.
ಇದು ಹೇಗಾಯ್ತು ನೀವು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಯಾರು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ
ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಊಟಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂತ ಹೋಗಿದ್ನಂತಮ್ಮ ವಾಪಸ್ ಮನೆಗೆ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ ನನ್ಗೆ ಇವಾಗ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಗೊತ್ತಿರೋದು ಬೇರೆ ಏನೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ನನ್ಗೊಂದು ನ್ಯಾಯ ಕೊಡಿಸಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ನಾನು ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು
ಅಶ್ವಿನಿ ನಿಮ್ ಬ್ರದರ್ ಜೊತೆ ಯಾವ ತರ ರಿಲೇಷನ್
ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ನಾನು ಒಂದ್ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಪುಟ್ಟ ಮಗು ತರ ಮನೇಲಿದ್ದ ನಮಗೆ ತಮ್ಮ ಮಗ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಗಿದ್ದ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಅವನು ಇವತ್ತು ಅವನ್ನೇ ಕಳ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ವಿ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಕ್ಕೆ ಏನೂ ಇಲ್ಲ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರ.
The family of Nadeem, one of the suspects in custody, has rejected charges against him.
ದೇಶ ಕಡಮ ಮನೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಕೇಸರಿ ಶಾಲೆ ಇದಾವೆ ಸರ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಗೆ ಸನ್ಮಾನ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ ಬಂದಿರೋ ಬರೀ ಕೇಸರಿ ಶಾಲು ಮನೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಇದಾವೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಕಣ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮದ್ವೆ ಬರ್ತೀನಿ ಕಣೋ ಸುಮ್ನೆ ನನ್ನ ದೇಶಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಸಾಯ್ಬೇಕು ಎಲ್ಲ ಹಚ್ಚಿದ್ಯಾ ನೀನು ನಿನ್ ಮದ್ವೆ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಹಿಂಗೆ
उस रोज वो क्या गलाटा हुआ कि हम ना मालूम नहीं सर मेरा बच्चा घर में था दोपहर में खाना खाया नहीं था वैसा सोया था उसकी तबीयत अच्छी नहीं थी मेरे भाई का एक एक्सीडेंट होकर बहुत बड़ा हादसा हो गया वो हादसा होगा वो उसमें में वो दुख में थे अब है ना वो रात को 3 बजे एकाएक आ गए हमें कुछ भी हमने क्या भी मालूम ही नहीं है वो बच्चे को उठा ले जा वो कहाँ है मैं कल सारा दिन पूरे टेस्ट अभी फिर दलूं.
BJP MP Tejashwi Surya visited the residence of the deceased in Shivamogga on Tuesday. Surya blamed growing Islamic fundamentalism for the Bajrang Dal workers' murder.
Growing Islamic fundamentalism in Karnataka has unfortunately taken him victim.
Meanwhile, the Congress has demanded Karnataka Minister Ishwarappa's resignation for violating prohibitory order and attending Harsha's funeral procession.
It is Ishwarappa who instigated yesterday's incident by leading procession. He has no business to continue for a minute in the cabinet.
The Basavaraj Bommai government has assured a fair probe and appealed for calm. The prohibitory orders in Shivamogga stand extended by 2 days. With Nabila Jamal and Nolan Pinto in Shivamogga, Bureau Report, India Today.